this is Nikki in Niagara coming to you from Niagara Falls, Canada. And today I have a crafty haul for you. Actually a coloring haul for you of some various items. Mostly supplies for today's haul. I've got a couple more hauls coming up because I think I'm going to do them in separate ones. So what I'm not doing today is a box I got from Amazon.uk that will have its own video, and I got a box from Book Outlet, and they will have their own video. So today is everything else, which I have gathered from Michaels, Amazon.ca, and my local drugstore. So let's have a look at everything that I have got. So I got some glitter gel pens. So I actually have 2 packs here. I got the other ones first, and maybe I should show them to you if I can. I can't get them out, so we'll have to wait. So I got the other set first, which had 48 with refills, but I figured I needed more colors because I wasn't finding that was exactly enough. So I went and got myself one of these cheap sets of 100 off of Amazon, and I'm really pleased with this. So far I'm going to just keep it in its thing, and it's one of these ones that opens up like that, so you've got and it opens up again. So you end up having 1, 2, 3, 4 racks. And a few of them are missing because I'm actually using them. But we'll see how long these last me, and I might just swatch them if they don't get used up real fast, which I don't think they will. They seem to be doing good. Okay, then next, I went to my local Chapters, and I found a couple of coloring magazines. Now this first one right here is called Design. You know what? We need to be a little bit more zoomed out. You can't see fully. There we go. So this one here is called Designing Colors, and it just has designs for you to color in all sorts of different ones. Now, as far as I know, this one comes out monthly because they had this is volume 14, and they had volume 13, and I checked that one to see if there was any difference, and the one in 13 seemed to have like oval and oblong type shapes in it, while this one is more like swirly patterns and mandala type stuff. So I think maybe there's kind of a generalized theme each month, and this is from Penny Press. Well, I like doing this sort of thing, but the reason that I picked it up is because I noticed that it advertised their other magazines, and so I wanted to go home and look online and have a look at what they have here. And one of the ones that they have is called Color Magic, and there isn't too much information about it online. So I'm going to email them and see if there's any way to get a subscription to that, or if you just have to order it. If you just have to order it quarterly or whatever, because I can't count on my bookstore having it in. So yeah, I'm going to find out about that, because the Color Magic one is like one of those colorage mystères, the kind that has a picture drawn on the front, and then you color in the picture and it's something completely different. But this is a decent enough one. Its paper is a step up from Amazon paper, but it's probably not to the standard of Creative Haven. Then this one really excited me because this one is like Coloriage, Mystère. So these are colored by numbers, and a few of them you can tell what they are by looking at them, but not all of them. And this is called Mystery Colors, and the theme is pets. And looking online, I can find very little about this, and there is very little information about the publication here either. It doesn't give an edition number. It just says to display until June 17th. So, starting in June, I'm going to go looking for another issue of this, but yeah, I haven't been able to find out any information except for their licensing agreement online. It's Centennial Media. So if anybody knows anything about this, it's an American magazine, please let me know, because I'm really interested in that. Then the next thing is I received a package from Drawtencil, and I got his new book, Cute Pets and Animals coloring book. I've seen a couple of people coloring from this. I saw somebody do that one, and I just absolutely love it. I think it's adorable. And I think it was John the Bibliophile Colorist, I think is his name, do that one. And anyways, I have this really cool idea for how to color mosaics. I want to try that out. So this is going to get its own video. And Drawtencil also sent along his previous book, which is Beautiful Horror. And I will do a complete flip through for this one. It's pretty awesome. I'm going to use this one for Halloween in May color along. So, where am I putting stuff? No, that's not a good place to put stuff. Okay, so next up, okay, so these are the other gel pens that I got. And they came in a box like this, which it says Tan Mitt on them. So these are the Tan Mitt glitter gel pens that you can get off of Amazon.com. And there's 48 glitter pens in here, and they come with 48 refills. And both the pens and the refills have number codes on them, so that you can tell which color is which. Now, one thing I want to make note of is that I bought this on Amazon.ca, and Tan Mitt was not put in the description or the title or anything. They actually showed this box without the branding on it. So they had taken the branding off of the box, covered it up, whatever, you know. And they showed this as well, exactly like this. I had seen somebody review the Tan Mitt gel pens, so I was 99% sure when I saw this box and these pens that it was the same thing. And lo and behold, it arrives at my door and it's got Tan Mitt on it. So I don't know why they're not putting the name in the listing, but I will put a link to the Canadian version of these, so that if you're interested in getting the Tan Mitt ones, which will not come up in a search, then yeah, that'll help you Canadians find those. Now the next thing that I got was from the mail. I purchased a Peachy Cheap, and they take forever, just forever to come to Canada. So I ordered this like back in probably, might have been January's, I'm not sure. But this is a black and white illustrated faith kit, and I really like their black and white stuff. So I got some washi tape with Rejoice, Love, Faith, Forgive, Got some pom-pom paper clips. Got some faith-related die cuts, and it says that there's a scripture prompt on the back of each piece. So there is a close-up of what is exactly in here. Looks like there's some tabs. Then we got die cuts. And we got a 6x8 pad of 12 designs, 2 of each. And I haven't opened this one up, but you can see they're all black and white. So yeah, I like that. I like black and white journaling supplies. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move my coffee over here and put my stuff over here. Okay, so this was just a pickup from the Dollarama, and it was, I think it actually was $1 to tell you the truth. The pages are not attached in it, and it came with stickers, which I've already stolen, but each one of these is like a coloring poster. They're double-sided, which seems weird for posters, but I like Hello Kitty and just cute stuff. I couldn't pass that up. Okay, so then from Amazon, I got The Art of Mandala by Jason Hamilton, Volume 1. Oh, I didn't notice that there was a Volume 2. I have to check that out. But last month was Mandala Mania color along on YouTube, and I really got sucked into mandalas because of that. I hadn't really been that interested in them before, and so I was watching all the books and trying to decide which one would be good for me, and every time I saw this book I liked everything that was done in it. So yeah, some of them are complicated, some of them not so, but they're just enough for me. Like, I want some kind of, you know, I want them to be not complicated, but I want them to be detailed. But I don't want them to be frustrating, because I color to relax, not to get stressed out. It's the opposite. Now this is just an adorable little journal that I got off of AliExpress. It was one of the remaining items that I was waiting for, and this is just adorable. And it came with a free stick-on pocket to stick inside. So this is from a set of Japanese kitties. They had Chinese kitties. They had, oh no, wait a minute. Yeah, that's Chinese writing. And so the boards are really thick. Oh, this is nice. This is really nice. So yeah, it's an A6. The front of it has squares and blank, grid and blank. Then it's got like planner pages. Oh, I guess the whole front part of it is a planner page. It's got 12 months, and then it's got blank pages in between each month. Okay, then you get black paper, and then at the back, okay, it continues on with the planner pages. So there's a monthly sheet, and then you get all the, and then at the back there's a dot grid. Yeah, there's a lot in this, and this is really nice. It's a whole bunch of them. Oh, it's too shiny in here. I can never have the right light. So that is really nice. Okay, then at Michael's, I got this Color Quest Cityscapes. 30 Extreme Challenges to Complete and Color, and these are a lot like the Sun Life Quest books. This one has both mosaics and the grid patterns made out of circles and squares and triangles and octagons and such. They have the answers at the back like that. And this is a big book. There's two others in the set. The first one's simply called Color Quest, and the other one is called Animals, and these are from Barron's. Now what I was thinking I would do is give, from this point on, is give each one of my coloring books that I get its own flip through video, because I have found myself, looking at those, and sometimes when you're on Amazon, a book doesn't even have a look inside. And if it does, it's the front cover, the copyright page, and the back cover. And what use is that? So you go to YouTube, or I go to YouTube and look for a flip through, and sometimes you can't find them. And even if I can, I will look through more than one flip through just to make sure, you know, I want it. So I think that I am going to do flip throughs of my books that I get. Now the next thing that I got at Michael's, and I hadn't intended on picking these up, but I just had to. It's a set of their water-based markers. It's Artist Loft Triangle Markers. Fundamentals. This was $7, 7 Canadian dollars for 36 of these. So I bought 2 so that I would have backup when these ran out. And the frustrating thing about these is that on the back there was a list of all the color names, but they're not on the pens, and they're not numbered or coded or anyway. So I had to sit down and try and match each marker to the color, and then I'm going to label them, because that is what I do. Okay, so next thing is from Amazon. I got the Staedtler double-ended fiber tip markers. And this is the biggest set that there is, because I have complete set-itis. And these are fiber tips. They again do not have any codes, colors, or numbers on them. They don't even tell you the colors. The only thing that you get is this at the back. No coding to go along with it. That just shows you your colors, which, I mean, you just have to look at the markers to see the colors. So these pens have a bold tip and a fine tip, and my favorite end is the fine tip, which is not that fine. It's about a 1. So it colors quite nicely. Now the other end is not my favorite. It's a lot like a Crayola Super Tip, except it's smaller and it's longer. So those are two things that I don't like about the Crayola Super Tips, is how big they are and how short they are. You can get, I think you can do better coloring with these, though that's not my favorite end. And there's a lot of colors in here. I will probably be labeling these and numbering them so that I can find the pen and the color that I want. The reason that I've been getting these markers is that I have some books that I got that I really want to work in, but they're double-sided, so I needed to get some water-based markers to be able to color brightly on both sides without having to worry about the ink going through. So I got those, and then I got these ones. These are Maped Jungle Colors, and this is the biggest set available of 24, and these are really cool because every one of them has a name on them. This one is called Lovely Lips. Nope, Lovely Pink. Lovely Pink. And I haven't tried these yet, but they have nice, I guess they call that a 1 to 3. Not that that does much. So yeah, I think I will probably swatch these out. I may do some swatching out on camera because I like watching swatches. So, you know, I like to make the kind of videos that I like to watch. And the last thing that I got from Amazon is the 100 set of Ohuhu markers. Now, Canada, Amazon.ca does not have the same selection of alcohol markers as you can find on the .com site. Most of the really cheap markers that you guys post about in the States, if I look for them on .ca, they're like 4 times the price of what you're paying. So we do have them, and they can be got for good price, but this was the cheapest one that I could find that I felt good about buying, because I've heard lots of good stuff about Ohuhu. I currently have a 168 set of twin Touch News. Yes, Touch New. And I've had those for 3 years, and I really like them. They're too expensive for me to buy now, but if they ever went down in price, I would buy those ones again. So yeah, I've had them for 3 years, and now that I've started coloring again, they're all starting to run out one by one. Daily a color runs out, and so it was definitely time for me to pick up a new set so that I can start using the colors that I'm running out of. So yeah, everybody knows what an Ohuhu looks like, but I'll just open it up in case. So you get your thing here. There's a plastic piece of paper. There's a plastic piece of plastic in here. You get a swatch of all the colors. The markers themselves have numbers, so they're coded so you can find what you want, but they don't have names on them, which is annoying to me. And they have the bullet tip, which is my favorite end. The bullet tip is slightly smaller than what I've come to know on the Touch News, and the chisel tip is also a bit smaller. That I'm glad of, because I hardly ever use chisel tips because, well, for one, they're too big. These I've actually used a couple of times, and now I'm starting to draw on myself. These I'll have to get used to because they're not quite as broad as what I was used to. So that is everything that I got from my general haul from Michael's, Amazon.ca, and I guess the bookstore. So I think I'll do some swatching of these, and these for sure, because I haven't seen these swatched, and I don't know if I'll put my swatching online for the Tan Mitts or the 100 gel pack or not. Let me know if you want me to swatch out these. These are, oh, I forgot to tell you, they're Ain Art. So if you want me to swatch out the Ain Arts online or the Tan Mitt 96 glitter pen set, it's really only $40 because the other 48 are refills. Otherwise, I will just watch those online. And so what you can expect for coming up is these swatching videos. I'm going to do a color and chat. I'm going to do a flip through of the coloring books that I get so that each one will have its own flip through. And I'm going to be starting the Cute Animals Mosaic book from Draw Tencil, which he kindly sent to me for review. So, in the meantime, until next time, thank you for visiting me, and bye-bye!